What up, everybody? Yes, I am back. We got another draft. This one is for the number 238 division, the Mission Impossible division. Let's go. Let's see who gets up in the chat first. Okay. And whoever gets up in here first, hit that like button. Let's go. Trying to pull up the sounds. Uh-oh, new with an auto. Get in there, new. All right, getting the chat all pulled up here. Well, new autoed, got her two QBs. Oh man, we already got an auto early. We don't want that. Autos are not cool. All right. And I'm not in this draft. Just watching and spectating today. Let's see who's gonna come up in here with us. Let's go. We're live everywhere on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok. Let's get down to biz. So for the first round, we got Bijan, Gibbs, Allen, May, Chase, Puka, CMC, Cook, Taylor, JSN, Burrow, Amon Ra. We're halfway through the second round. We got Genty, Jaden Daniels, Ken Walker, CD Lamb, Hampton, Lamar Jackson, and now Justin Jefferson off the board. And hey, Rob in the house. What up, bro? What is going down? And you got perfect timing, my friend.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
Let's get it. Everybody hit that like button wherever you are. All right. Little QB run after Jefferson, Dart, Caleb, Herbert, and A-Chain, and now Chase Brown. And now Hurts, another QB off the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quarterbacks taken in the first 2 rounds. And Dak Prescott just taken in the third round. So now we got 10 quarterbacks through, was that 26 picks. Yeah. What up, peeps on TikTok? We got a super flex draft going right now. Screw those single QB leagues. At least see all these whack-ass single QB mocks that like literally all look the same. We're doing super flex around here. Whoa, look at that. Now there's 4 QBs taken in a row in round 3. Mahomes and Trevor Lawrence off the board now as well. It's getting spicy, getting real spicy. Barkley and Henry off the board now. And let's get ready to smoke. Yo, Minnesota Marty in the house. What up, bro?
All right.
Dude, this draft is crazy. This draft is going crazy right now. We've got 12 quarterbacks taken through the first 28 picks. And Mason, I'm not drafting today. I gave up my spot to Lucky Pothead, who jumped in like right at the last minute when the draft was about to start. So I just gave up my spot to him. Let some other people get in. So yeah, not drafting today, but this one's a crazy draft so far. A lot of quarterbacks taken in the first 3 rounds. I believe that's the 13th quarterback taken. So it is getting hot and heavy in here right now with the quarterback situation. And Crispy said A-Chain at the 211 all day for sure. And Rob said, and both Acro and Hugh Jazz have taken 3 quarterbacks each. I think they're both going to compete for who gets the most quarterbacks in the first 5 rounds. Let's see. Maybe they'll be crazy and just go like 5 quarterbacks in a row or something nuts. And in the third round, I already read out the other rounds. We got Hurts, Prescott, Mahomes, Trevor, Barkley, Henry, Jacobs, Javonte Williams, Purdy, London, Love, and Nix. And then Goff, Cali Jam, locking down his 2 quarterbacks. I feel like you got to in this one. This one's going nuts. What up, Derek? Bro, I don't know if you just hopped in or not. That's all I've been talking about this entire time is how crazy the quarterbacks are going. And yes, Jay, this is super flex. And quarterbacks are going insane. It's also best ball. So, like, you see the guys who took like the 3 quarterbacks. I mean, even though they are bench players, in best ball, your best players play based on what they score. You don't have to pick and choose who's actually going to be in the starting lineup. So that's why those guys are going crazy for the QBs. And it also kind of weakens your opponents, right, at quarterbacks. But let's see. I mean, we still have 3 teams that don't even have 1 quarterback just yet. And we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 quarterbacks off the board so far. So damn near half of the starting quarterbacks are off the board by the pick 4.1. It's the 16th quarterback off the board at the 4.5. And Ryan Cal, 22. What up, bro? Let's go. Let's get it. Who's smoking with me, man?
I'll smoke it with you, bro.
Woo! Woo! Let's go.
All right.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see what Acrovan and Hugh Jass do here. Acrovan went running back. Hugh Jass went running back. Uh-oh. Are they just copying each other here? Dude, and for Crispy and K2, like, dude, to be able to get the quarterbacks that they got and the running backs that they got, I mean, I'm curious to see what wide receivers they end up getting. But they didn't really get screwed on that. Cali Jam didn't really get screwed either. Yeah, and Darren said, follow the leader, bro. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here, if they're just trolling each other or what. But yeah, got I remember it was the other day. I swear it was either me and Cali Jam or me and Crispy. One of the two. I swear I wasn't even doing it on purpose. I didn't even notice until like the 8th round. And we had like damn near the same position drafted at every single draft spot, I think, except for one. I think he drafted an extra quarterback than I did or something like that. And yeah, I didn't even notice. All right. Well, neither one of those guys got screwed on running backs. I'll say that. ETN and Montgomery and Henderson and Tootin. I mean, dude, for waiting until your 4th round to get running backs, definitely could get worse. Okay, there it was. It was me and Cali Jam. Okay, cool. All these drafts like blend, man. Like I can't even remember the drafts like anymore. They just all blend because we're doing it every day. Sometimes multiple per day. Yeah, this one's interesting. I mean, the quarterbacks went so early that we got Bowers and McBride going in the 4th round. That rarely happens. Usually they're going in the 3rd round. I mean, sometimes you'll catch them going at the back end of the 2nd round. Pickens usually going in the 4th round. I mean, he didn't fall that far into the 5th, but still. Garrett Wilson, I kind of see going all over the place. Murray and Stroud off the board. I feel like that might be a little early for Stroud. Maybe Stroud goes in like the 6th a lot. Same with Ward, probably goes in the 6th. But like, dude, all these quarterbacks went so early. It's like you got to jump to make sure you don't get screwed on that 2nd quarterback. I mean, Brown, he only got his 1st quarterback with Murray. Lucky Pothead just locked in his second. And shout out to everybody on TikTok. This is not a mock draft. This is a Superflex best ball draft. It's a $10 buy-in. We do these every day. Sorry if you guys only play in Superflex leagues, but you're gonna have to step your game up and get, or if you're only playing single QB leagues, but gotta step it up to the Superflex leagues because more every year, Superflex leagues are getting more and more popular where you can start 2 quarterbacks. Quarterback is the most important position in all of football. It should be at least somewhat important in fantasy football. And let's get thought we were gonna have let's see what happens. Hold on. I won't even say it. And Matt, he said fifth sucks. Man, fifth isn't bad, but I feel like you going right after the 2 crazy quarterback guys, that might have messed you up a little bit. I feel that because like it seems like those 2 guys kind of almost kind of shifted the way that everyone was drafted. Quarterbacks going way, way earlier. Way, way earlier. Dude, Nico at the end of the 5th, Rice at the end of the 5th. I mean, because all those quarterbacks, I mean, dude, guys like that fell crazy. And what up, Jackson? So I'm not actually drafted in this one. Someone joined right before we were about to start, so I let Lucky Pothead take over because, yeah, this isn't a mock draft. This is a real draft. So I'm just doing a little play-by-play commentary on it. And to start the 6th, we got Devonta Smith and T. Higgins off the board. Dude, is there even any quarterbacks left? And hey, Sue said real draft this early. You know it, bro, because it's a best ball draft. So we do these best ball drafts in addition to all the regular drafts. I know that there's some people out there that are like, oh, it's way too early to draft. But I feel like the people who say that might only play in like a couple leagues. Like I play in about 32, 33 dynasty leagues. I'll be in like 20 redraft leagues, and then might be in like 200 of these best ball drafts because the best ball you don't have to manage. Dude, Malik Neighbors in the 6th. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. And Jude said Devonta Smith or Chris Olave. Probably leaning a little bit more on Chris Olave, but it's super close, man. I feel like those guys are like just right in the same tier. And I guess it just depends on what you think the team philosophy is, because I feel like the Saints are just going to throw more. I mean, just Eagles have always been kind of like a run first team, and like their defense is a lot better, as well too. I feel like because the Saints defense, they're okay, but they haven't really they didn't really do anything to take like a step up necessarily. So I mean, I think they'll be like just as mediocre as they were last year. Probably going to mean that Shuck is going to have to keep throwing it like crazy. And Owen said Justin Jefferson at the 2.7. I was super surprised about that too. He always goes in the second round, at least from what I've seen. It's because it's a 2 quarterback league. So you see those, I mean, the 3 quarterbacks, the 5 quarterbacks that went before him, that definitely made a difference on him falling farther. But he usually goes at the beginning of the second. And I bet the closer and closer that we get to redraft season, where we're in full redraft season, that he'll be going in the first round or right at the end. And K Space in the house. What up, bro? And Jack said, why are QBs going so high? Bro, well, so it's a 2 quarterback league. You play 2 quarterbacks. So that's like one reason. But I would say the real reason is because of team 3 and team 4. Look at how they drafted 3 quarterbacks like in a row to start it off. I just feel like that set a trend and it made people draft quarterbacks higher. So it's the league settings for sure, but it's also because a couple people just like kind of like dictated the way that the draft was going to go with all the QBs. And Jamie in the house, big game James. What up, bro?
What up? I didn't think you were going live tonight.
Hell yeah. What I didn't think that I was going to be able to, but Vanessa's mom's still in town. And so she said that she's here. So she's watching the kids right now.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So might be the last night for until like Tuesday or something like that, but we'll get another one in. And Bad Beach Sports said super flex. Yes, this is a super flex draft. And I've been kind of commenting since the beginning of the draft that it seems like quarterbacks as a whole have been going a little bit higher. And I think it's because of team 3 and team 4 who like picked 3 quarterbacks in a row to start it off. So I think that made people start panic picking quarterbacks a little bit earlier as well too.
I mean, to me, this looks kind of normal.
Yeah.
You guys are just ignoring quarterbacks until the 5th, 6th round. And they need to go in the more in the 1st and 2nd round of these drafts, 3rd round. You guys are focusing way too much on these running backs.
Well, I think what it is as we get closer to the start of the season, it's like the quarterback's value kind of always rises. I don't know why, because like, I don't know. I mean, I know the running backs are still more scarce than the quarterbacks, but the quarterbacks, well, just like, okay, like Tyler Shaw and Swift, they got picked like 5 picks apart, 6 picks apart, whatever that is. Shaw is going to score so much points compared to Swift. You know, like it'll be so much easier for Shaw to score 20 points than it is for Swift to score 20 points. So I'm with you on that. They should be going higher. I also don't want to like force the issue though either, because we can still get them at like a better price while we can. And Darren said only because I had to be patient. Only because I had a patient on the table, or I would have grabbed him. Justin Jefferson. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Every time, Darren, that you're like either not picking fast or like you may go on auto, I always hope it's not like a code blue that's going on in the hospital, because I know it could be at any point. I know it could be. And K Space said, "What's the full PPR drafts called on Underdog?" Do you know, Jamie?
There's no full PPR in Underdog. It's all half PPR.
Man, see, even that's why I don't like it.
So if you want full PPR, go to DraftKings, because DraftKings, you can get 20 rounds instead of 18, and it's full PPR. So I prefer DraftKings, and DraftKings drafters are not as sharp as Underdog. So you can get a lot of value falling late, especially in those 4th, 5th, 6 rounds.
Wait, the Cali Jam said, "What? Big ups to Bigsby in the 7th." Oh shit! What up, Matt? What the hell are you doing, Matt?
That's fucking way too early. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Matt, what the hell? He said 5th sucks. I wonder, dude. It sucks if you pick guys like Bigsby in the 7th. Why'd you do that?
I mean, you could have got Waddle.
It had to be.
Watch these receivers. Jalen Warren. Bam.
Yeah, it had to be an accident. Like he's never made a pick. He's been in a dozen of these drafts. Like he's never made a pick like that. It had to be an accident.
Pollard, bam, easily.
Yeah. Robert said Ted at the end of the 6th is good value, bro. I mean, dude, yeah, Ted at the end of the 6th, super good value, man. I mean, dude, just look at all the wide receivers that were taken in the 6th round. Devonta Smith, Higgins, Olave, Neighbors, Flowers, Egbuka, Ladd, Tet. I mean, that's amazing wide receivers taken in the 6th there.
So if you look at the value, like Tet in the 6th, yeah, you'd think that's a good value, but give me McConkey over Tet. Give me Flowers over Tet.
Well, yeah, but
Tet.
Well, yeah,
Higgins
but
over Tet. Devonta Smith over Tet.
Well, yeah, but Tet was drafted last in that round, though.
Oh, I see. I'm looking backwards. My bad.
Yeah. No, because I'm with you.
Even after that, Burden's a good value there. Adams is a good value there. I mean, I'm not a Waddle fan.
See, it was an accident. Matt said he was setting up his cue, and yeah, that's what happened.
Like
that sucks.
I mean, can you see a scenario where Mike Evans outscores Tet McMillan this year, and he got him a full 13 picks later?
I can see, but like, I guess one of the things with Mike Evans, like, he's always fucking hurt, and he's only getting older. Like, I mean, that I think he deserves to get drafted where he is being drafted.
You think he always gets hurt, but he was only really hurt last year. That's the only
year. Dude, he's fucking stays with a hamstring injury. Like,
but he still gets 1,000 yards and 10+ touchdowns. Like, I don't care if he plays 16 games or 12 games. He's still gonna hit it.
his 1,000 yards in 16 games is a lot better than in 17 games. Because if he only barely breaks 1,000, I mean, it's only 58 yards per game. You know, if he exactly hits 1,000. And Bondalism, they says people do not know how to draft now. He said QB so early. Nah, man, it's just because you're used to all those lame ass content creators on TikTok who only do like single QB mocks, bro. Like,
this is a real tight end premium.
Yeah, it's a tight end premium. It's quarterback premium, and you can play 2 quarterbacks, and the quarterback passing touchdowns are also 6 points. But if you do want to get into a draft, you shoot me a message on Sleeper. It's at FF Hustler 420. Just like my TikTok handle. Yeah, and Ryan said, "Did it? Let's go. Time for another bowl."
If you look at the values, man, like Bowers and McBride,
giving this motherfucker.
Yeah, and I even said that. I said that was amazing because they never go in the 4th, especially that late.
That's awesome.
In the 4th, and it's because of all those quarterbacks and pushed them down.
And you got to think, like, if you're in a league where it's like, let's say, a taco single quarterback league where you have to start a tight end, Bowers and McBride are going in round 2, early round 3.
I mean, dude,
so sometimes in a tight end premium, they would go round 1
for sure.
Like the 8th pick, I have them at 8 overall with a 0.75 tight end premium.
Like, just listen, just hear me on this, Jamie, and you tell me what you think about this. Because we're talking about just a regular league, single quarterback, tight end spot, start 7. 8 or 9. If you're doing defense and
normal taco leagues.
Yeah. Dude, everybody wants the edge at one position. Yeah. You could go back-to-back running backs to get the edge. You can go back-to-back wide receivers to get the edge. You can go early quarterback and get the edge. I feel like the only one to jump for is for the tight end spot. And if you get a guy like McBride and Bowers, like, you have to get him in that very early 2nd because you ain't getting them in the late 3rd, right?
Yeah, like, so in that scenario with those taco leagues, I would probably skip the early tight end and get like Laporta in the 6th, Pitts in the 6th round, someone like that, right? And you're going to be so far ahead on running back because you're going to have 3 of those top 15 running backs if you skip that tight end early.
Yeah.
So I do like going 3 running backs in the single quarterback leagues like that and just getting the tight end like a Pitts or a Laporta or a Fannin or, I'll even wait for a Kelsey or Kittle.
Yeah.
A couple rounds later.
I guess, I've done that before and it's worked before for me. What sucks is when it doesn't. Because if your tight end gets hurt or he doesn't live up to whatever you think they're going to live up on, it almost ruins the season for your team.
Yeah.
Because then you're then you're streaming every single week. And like, as easy as it sounds, it's not, because there's always multiple people like trying to stream tight ends or get the, new flavor tight end that's popping up.
So what I like to do in these 12 teams, single quarterback leagues on Underdog, if I do take Bowers in like the late 2nd, early 3rd, I won't draft a tight end until, I don't know, like Strange, Juwan Johnson, so someone in like the 10th plus round, right? But
and I can't tell who that is. Whoever's
pick.
Hold on real quick. Whoever's name starts with N, I'm going to answer your question in a second. So let me know if you're still there.
But with the very last pick, I'll take Mayer, because if Bowers gets hurt, Mayer's a top 12.
Yeah.
So I'm only taking 2 tight ends with Bowers and like someone in that 15 to 20 range. But then with my very last pick, I'll just take Mayer just in case Bowers gets hurt.
Yeah. Hey, Brown in the house. What up, Bob?
Brown, you're on the clock, bro.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn, dude.
And Crispy said, Mental Oriental, just make sure you take Tony next.
Man, fuck Tony.
And yeah, Darren said I can't wait for the 3 QB draft and the auction. Fuck yeah, dude. Those are two of my favorites, man. So the 3 quarterback leagues, those are awesome because you must start 2 quarterbacks, and there's a super flex spot as well. They're only 10-team leagues because it'd be like pretty impossible to do that with 12. But man, they like talk about quarterback value. Like you could trade a quarterback who's ranked in the 20s for like a top 10 running back if you catch the right team who has like the right amount of depth but really needs a quarterback. Yo. And I always fucking mess it up. Vegeta, what up? And Tipsy said Igbuka and McConkey in the 6th. Bro, I was talking about that because of how crazy the quarterbacks went. Like every wide receiver that went in the 6th round would normally be going above the 6th round. So it's just pretty insane. And what'd Matt say?
What up?
Matt says, but he does like the beat. What are we talking about? I don't know. I'm high. We're gonna smoke. And I'm for those who don't know, we got some of the DJ Panic picks songs up on the channel. It's just taking me longer than expected, but we'll get more and more.
Yeah, put the link in the chat for that shit. Let people listen to that shit. Comment on it. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button.
And more to come.
Tell me what else you want me to fucking create. Like, give me more shit to create.
Matt said got him popping and locking. There you go. All right, putting both the links in there on YouTube and TikTok so you guys can go check these out. The songs from DJ Panic Pick. Vegeta. That's what it is. Vegeta. And he said, interesting fact I found out about Michael Pittman's average depth of target last year was 7.8 yards. Aaron Rodgers' depth of target past 2 seasons, 7.9 yards. Match made in heaven. And he just got taken right now, right? Like right as I'm like talking about, even before I said his name, he had gotten taken. 10th round is about where he goes. And I think, I really think that as long as Aaron Rodgers can stay healthy, now having DK and Pittman and having, 2 running backs over there, I feel like he's got enough to work with, but he's got to be able to get back to a little bit of mobile, Aaron Rodgers. Got to be moving around in the pocket a little bit.
All right. Our Rhythm's on the clock, and number 235, Armageddon. If you're listening, I just made my pick.
He might be passed out already. He was in the chat at the beginning of the show, but I know he's East Coast, and I know he wakes up hella early, so he goes to sleep pretty early. Also,
shit, it's 9:30 here over at the East Coast.
No, I know, but I think even him coming in, I was surprised he even came into the chat at 9 o'clock because he says he wakes up at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, some shit like that. So he goes to sleep hella early. So he's always up like way early making picks, but passes out way early also.
Well, that sucks for me because I like to sleep in, and then I'm at the turn with him. So like, if you see me auto pick, that's why.
But I feel like once you get to a certain age, like, dude, I feel like I have to piss 5 times, like in the middle of the night now, with my old ass. So like every time I get up, I just like bring my phone with me, see if I'm on the clock, like anywhere at like 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever.
Yeah, the only time I ever auto picked was last weekend after I got wasted last Sunday. So Monday I auto picked in a draft for one of your leagues.
Occupational hazard. I truly believe
Sunday night I did the live draft. Go back and watch this live draft. I lost consciousness around 20.
Damn it.
I ended up picking Tyreek Hill.
Nice. No, did you pick Brandon Ayuk also?
No, I did not. I picked that Tyreek Hill. It was a slip of the finger. And I remember I put it in the chat and I said, oops, that was a Tyreek slip. But I didn't realize I did it until the next day when I looked at the draft, and I'm like, ah, shit, I fucking picked Tyreek Hill.
That's funny. That's hilarious. And let's see. He just, I truly believe that's why they have Michael Pittman there now. He could see. Well, it says 82, but I'm assuming could see 8-10 target games easily. 8 to 10 targets. 8 to 10 targets. 8 to 10 targets a game. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, I just did my target share, and Pittsburgh is close.
That wouldn't be. I mean, that wouldn't be tough, man, for him and DK to get like 8 to 10 each. I mean, I know that like they're probably not going to be throwing it 30 to 40 times like all that often, but
oh no,
they'll be throwing it 25 to 35 times. I bet pretty often. Yeah, man, I've got a lot of Michael Pittman, dude, in this tournament.
Pittman's a great value. Hell yeah.
Yeah, if he ends up hitting and outproducing that 10th round by a good margin, I feel like that's going to help a shitload of my teams because I got him in a lot of these.
All right, so there we go. AFC North, I have Pittman at 21.6. I have Metcalf at 21.6.
And what are those numbers correlating?
Target share. So together, they're
percentage.
getting,
you think they're going to get around 21% each?
Yeah, about 21% each. And if they only throw 20 times a game, shit. But if they throw 40, yeah, that's a little bit extra. But
who else
like Alex said, it's going to be in between. It's probably only going to be like, what, 30 times a game?
I even say 25 to 35 because, like, I'm sure there'll be some conservative games where they're going to let their defense play.
So, yeah, for that team, next is Freiermuth at 14.5.
Okay.
Then you have their running backs at 21.
Okay.
I think their running backs kind of get boosted up too.
Like 21 total, or what do you mean?
Yeah, between all the running backs, they're going to see 21%.
And who and is Dowdle? Who else is it besides Dowdle and Warren? Is there even anybody
Dowdle
else?
and Warren? That's pretty much it, man.
Yeah.
So you say they'll split them at 10% target share a game, right?
Yeah.
Unless one gets injured. Freiermuth's the next guy up at 14%.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's just like, I don't know, Jeremy Bernard, the rookie. I know he's going to play the slot. I got him at like about 9%.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone after that, it's like Roman Wilson, Ben Skronik,
Darnell Washington.
A.T. Perry. Like they're all at like 1 to 6%.
Yeah, they ain't getting nothing. That'd be interesting to see if Pittman and DK were both above like 20%. That would be pretty awesome.
I mean, you got to see it, man, because that's all that's in the offense.
Yeah, like who else is?
So I have the running backs with DK and Pittman getting 60+% of the targets.
And Rodgers has never really been a check down guy to the running backs. I'm not saying that he can't do it, but I don't think of him
now
doing that
with him being older, and he doesn't want to get sacked, dude.
Yeah, and I guess
as soon as the line breaks down, he's just gonna whip it to the closest person to him.
Yeah, and you got good pass rush in the North, so that's true. All right, we got some IDPs off the board now.
Hell yeah! But yeah, I'm breaking down all the target shares for all the teams. Maybe me and you should do an episode on that fucking next week, bro.
Yeah, I'm down, and we might have to do a couple episodes because it'd be hard to break down all 32 teams in just one episode. But yeah,
we can do it by AFC and NFC.
I'm down for that. Hey, J-Man in the house. What up, J-Man?
My boy.
What up,
I'm going to see you next week, brother. You're coming up.
Hell yeah.
We're going to the expo together. Shout out
Is the expo next week? The expo's next week?
Yeah, Friday, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Why so early?
Well, it used to be the following week in the first weekend of April.
Well, they would do it before. It was the week after the Hall of Fame game, right?
Yeah. So they wanted to push it up because a lot of these guys that are going to this it's their busy time of the year in August, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So they wanted
It's
to
really
push
only
it
content.
forward a week.
It's really only content creators that go to this shit, anyways, right?
It's like 70% content creators, 30% fans.
Oh, see, look at this. Veach just said he said do one by division.
Well, no, I haven't broken down by division.
I
But
know.
let's just do one episode for the AFC, one episode on the NFC.
Yeah, especially if it's like an hour. We can cover a lot in an hour.
Oh, hell yeah, we could do that. Because it's all about vacated targets.
Yeah.
So what I'm looking at is where are the vacated targets? Who is replacing these vacated targets? Is it a rookie? Is it someone that's signed to them? I have that all broken down. So let's do this 2-part episode. Hell yeah.
And how and just because I'm curious, can you think of one team that, like, when you saw it, you're like, man, there's a shitload of vacated targets here?
Well, surprisingly, it could be the Chargers because
interesting.
Last year, I ignored Allen, right? He's like 32, 33 years old. I didn't even think of him, but he got over a 22% target share in that offense, even last year.
That's crazy, and that's why they
he ended up being.
That's why they suck.
They suck, but he ended up being like I can't remember off the top of my head, but like he was wide receiver 29, I think, at the end of the year, or 32, 33, something like that.
Yeah.
But the fact is, now
the target market share is way higher than that, right?
Where are these targets going to go to? So what I looked at is, okay, so you got Quentin Johnston. Yeah, he ended up, I know you had a bet with Mark.
Yeah.
Last year, and he had to take him 102, but
yeah,
he did end up being points per game, top 24, outside the top 30 overall. If he was healthy, yeah. Now the fact is, he only catches 50% of his targets, 55% of his targets, 55% of his targets. So now you have a running back coming in, like. It's not even going to go to running backs. I think it's going to go to the other outside receiver besides you got McConkey. McConkey's going to just get his, right?
Yeah.
You got Quentin Johnston, and then you got the second-year guy on the other side. What the fuck is his name? Dude, I can't even fucking think of it. Yeah, Trey Harris. Trey Harris is a value, dude. I'm grabbing him in like the 17th round of drafts, 16th round maybe. He's gonna get a bump up because that 20% that Allen got, it's gonna get distributed.
Yeah.
When you look at last year when they had one wide receiver sets, Trey Harris was the guy on the field. They pulled everyone else out. They put Trey Harris on the outside. They made him run wind sprints. And they weren't throwing him the ball, but he was still the guy that was getting the routes ran at one wide receiver sets. So I can just see his target share going up a little bit. I think he's going to be a value this year. So Trey Harris, 100%.
Yeah. And then Buck's losing Evan. Buka's going to be the man. I mean, for sure. If Buka goes up at like any kind of
so there we go again. So you also have Ted Hurst. That's
Lofi, what up? It's a nice rip, bro. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So Ted Hurst is going to replace a lot of that Mike Evans target share. I know Jalen McMillan, like McMillan's going to get his a little bit.
Oh, shit. Rob's is still up. Where'd you say Zim was on the clock? What number?
Did he pick? Oh, he picked already. So I'm
up
there
again.
We go.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude. Who am I going with?
Who
am I going with?
And J-Man signing up as joining as a member on YouTube. Let's go.
Oh, fuck yeah. Throw those emojis in.
Let's get it. Yeah, you see all the emojis in there now?
You unlock the emojis, bro. Throw them in.
And all of those are custom to my channel only.
Damn, so motherfucker sniped me. Fuck you, Rizm.
Dude, Jamie. So Rizm, Rob, he's in every single slow draft. 100% of the slow drafts in the tournament.
Me and him have been on. I've been at the 11th. He's been at the 12th in a few of these.
Oh man, look, we got a guy on TikTok, Bryson. He said Drake May 4th overall with a whole is it crying emojis? No, it's it's a 2 QB league, bro. Like I know that like a lot of the TikTok content creators, you know, they're doing the single QB mocks, but there's a whole huge world outside of those default leagues.
And again, people are in dynasty mode, so people are like dynasty, May's number 2. No, Lamar Jackson's number.
Yeah, okay. And Bryson said, okay, valid then. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you just got to remember, because dude, it kind of annoys me that I see all these content creators just doing single QB mocks, because like quarterbacks are just never drafted. Like, I mean, I know they are, but it's like, you know, like you're seeing all these quarterbacks that are like getting drafted in like, you know, like first quarterbacks getting drafted in like the 12th round, you know, and like everyone's just drafted like that. Like, it's just not realistic either. And Lofi said, would you ever do a 32-man league? Bro, I do a 32-man league now.
Yes. I'm in 2 of them, 2 dynasty leagues for 32 teams.
Drew in the house. What up, bro? But yeah, Lofi, I don't know if you're looking for one, but I host a redraft 32-man league. And I think we need 3 more people. You start 5 offense and 4 IDP, and it's a $55 buy-in. It is. It's called the Marvel Multiverse of Madness, and we have 4 divisions, and it's all like Marvel characters. Is like the theme. And if anybody is interested in that, yeah, like I said, we got like 3 or 4 spots. Yeah, Darren's in that one. Hell yeah. I've been hosting that one since, can't remember if it was 2021 or 2022. I won it like 2 years ago. I got so lucky. Because in a league like that, you need some luck on your side unless your team just plays perfectly. And that deep of a league, you know, like it's just not really you got to get lucky. And like the reason why I won is because in the second round of the playoffs, I went against Hurts. And this was 2 years ago. It's not 2025, 2024. And Hurts got hurt in that game. And I won by like 6 points, man. And like the guy was so bitter who had Hurts, man. It was but it was nice. And then my team did what it was supposed to do in the championship week and won it all. That's fucking hard, man. That one's a really hard team to win, league to win. Devo in the house. What up, Devo? And look at that, member for 40 months. You are the man, Devo. You are the man. That is 3+ years right there. And Bryson on TikTok, he said, yeah, I got my double QB league. Okay. See, good. You even play in super flex leagues. It might not be the main type of league that you play in, but at least you're in one. Because I'll always ask people, like I like to just ask the content creators on TikTok, like, how many leagues do you play in? Are any of the leagues that you play in super flex? And are any of the leagues that you play in, do they have IDP? Most of the answers that I get, I play in a couple leagues. Like that's like the main answer. The super flex, it's usually no, but like kind of the cute answer that I've been getting recently is, oh yeah, I play in a super flex dynasty, but like who plays in super flex redraft?
So I just created some taco leagues for new beginners to IDP. And J-Man, you're in the chat. You're my dog. You jumped in like, what, 5 or 6 of them already? I'm already on like draft number 13, 14.
Hell yeah.
And it's a single quarterback league.
Okay.
And I kind of went off of what you do, but I only made it 4 IDP flexes.
Okay. And even that.
Yeah. But
I'd say there's got to be at least a minimum of 4, because if you have a 12-man league, I mean, that's still 48 starters.
Because I wanted to get these guys coming in that are like newer to it, that are kind of afraid to join IDP. But I'm like, well, with this format, you're only starting 4.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to go deep. It's easy. Like,
and making it any position, I mean, that's also a very easy way to like break people in. But yeah, you just don't want to do like 1 or 2, because I see those leagues and that's like a waste of time.
And I kept your scoring in this IDP format.
That's perfect.
But what I did do is I made it a combo of underdogs. So I took
Thanks for the follow, Bryson.
All your elaborate scoring.
Oh shit, Lofi said IDP on top. There we go. All right,
Yeah.
love meeting more IDP people. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so let's get more IDP people in this. So my plan is, in the long run, making these leagues, I'm going to invite all these guys next year to your tournament. You're like, hey, let's step it up. I'm only charging $5 for a single league, right?
Yeah, and then when you're like, you've already played in the league with 4 IDPs, what's 5 IDPs, you know?
Then next year they're going to be like, yeah, let's do a super flex, because I made mine single quarterback.
Yeah, just to
for
ease
the tacos,
them into
just
IDP.
for the tacos. So next year, my plan is I'm gonna promote the shit out of your leagues and combine these leagues and get all these people that are doing these single leagues into your tournament to win 10 grand, because people want to win 10 grand. They don't want to win $40. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. I'm putting in $5 to win 40. What can you fucking do? I'm only facing 10 other people, right?
Yeah.
11. Like, you put $10 in, you could win 10 fucking grand, dude.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Lofi said I'm in one with 3 DLs, 3 LBs, and 4 DBs. Nice, nice.
So all your new people.
If that was me, I would have made the linebackers have be more than the DBs, because there's more linebackers to go around, I feel. Also depends on the scoring, I guess, too. Yeah, and Evan said, buddy, chill on the vape, bro. You're coughing your ass off. Well, yeah, that was a fat dab, bro. That was a fat dab.
Oh, yeah. Throw in the super chat. Make him do a fat ass dab.
and Drew said, well, why would you draft it? He said, yeah, why would you draft a quarterback early when you can touch the ball 50 times a game, right? Yeah. And Darren said, Lamar had me first till he got hurt last year. Yeah, that was pretty shitty. And yep, Darren said 2021. Hell yeah. I couldn't remember if it was 2021 or 2022, but I know that one took me a few years to win. That felt really good when I did. And Vegeta said, I think T-Mac is going too early. He said the projection yards and touchdown for Bryce Young don't add up. Bryce is projected less than 200 yards passing a game. How will Tech get his stats? Doesn't make sense. I mean, that's a very interesting point. I mean, unless they are hyper focused, on him only, and he gets like 30% target market share.
Yeah, let me pull that up real quick. I don't have anyone in that offense scoring a lot.
Right.
Like I said, we'll do an episode on this.
Look at that. Darren snatched up Buda Baker. Man, look at that. Brown got Deshaun Watson in the 17th round. Hello, ladies. And Matt, thanks for the gift on TikTok. The divine fingers. Are those like spirit fingers? Dude, the IDP's going crazy on the right side of the board here. Fuck, man. Cali Jam's IDP is it's savage, man. Jack Campbell, Sherwood, Cedric Gray, Zaire Franklin, Demetrius Knight, savage.
Still gonna give him a D- on his overall grade.
And Drew said, do you get a free massage? If you ask him nicely, maybe. Hello, ladies. Oh man, I still I wanted, it was just me, but just his whole massage thing and the whole Val Venus thing, I wanted to see him run in a touchdown and do the Val Venus with the towel, acting like he had the towel on, man.
All Watson needed to do was Watson. He would still be an all-star if he just found more discreet masseuses.
Well, I mean, but you know what this was, though, right?
Man.
But you know what this was, though, right? If we're being real, it was because of the beef that happened with the owner of the Texans. Because, dude, there was too much correlation with that. And then, the lawyer that was suing him or whatever, the lawyer that was getting all these girls together was magically connected to that Texans owner. They're throwing him a lot of money. Like, that's what it is. Like, whether they won or lost, like they were already giving them money.
I guarantee he's still getting those secret massages from someone.
Well, he got married too. Like, what if he married one of the masseuses just to get the massages?
I mean,
that's
the perfect life, bro.
I'm just saying, like, just saying. And J-Man said, I'm new to IDP. I just struggled with the first couple of leagues. I was unsure how early to start drafting them. I went heavy after ends who get lots of sacks. Okay. Well,
so
here's what I'll say. If the scoring is, I mean, Jamie said he made the scoring like just like mine with the IDP 1, 2, 3. Here's how I like to target players. Middle linebackers or inside linebackers first. It depends on if they run a 3-4 or a 4-3, but it's either inside or middle linebackers. Those are like the bread and butter guys who you want to make like the core of your IDP. If I like with just 4 IDP flexes, me personally, I would be drafting 4 inside linebackers as my starters. Like, that's how I would like start the build. And then
that's how I do all mine.
Yeah. And then the second best position is the edge rushers. That one is a little more volatile. So I like having them as like,
but you got
like as bench
plays.
players. Like, I'd rather have them as bench players that I could plug in when they get hot, but you want the linebackers for like the consistency, and then strong safeties. Like after that, like those would be the 3 positions that I would target.
The guys that play up more in the box.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's the strong, like the free safeties are always back, like always, no matter what. Strong safeties, depending on their team scheme, yeah, they'll be playing back.
They play more towards the line.
Well, no, more often than not, they'll probably still be playing back in the safety position, but they will get up as a hybrid linebacker, get up damn near sometimes on the line with a nice percentage of their snaps.
Like Jeremy Chin, Anton Winfield. Who else comes to your mind?
Kyle Hamilton.
Hamilton, yes.
Branch.
Perfect. Branch.
Buda Baker.
Buda, baby.
I'm trying to think of a couple more off the top of my head, but like those are the ones right off the bat. I mean, some of the higher scoring guys at the position, and it's because they can make big plays in the secondary, but they're getting down and covering the running backs and getting tackles. Because whoever covers the running back is, 9 times out of 10 going to get that tackle, 8 times out of 10 going to get that tackle. So that's why the inside linebackers and the box safeties or the strong safeties, those guys are more often than not covering the running back. Like teams don't want to put outside linebackers on a running back, because what if they just go the other way? That like totally fucks it up. Like right there, they just go the other way. They're on the opposite side of the field. Like, they get an open field catch and then could be gone for at least a first down, So that's why it's the inside guys or the box safeties that are covering the running backs.
So J-Man, my advice to you is draft more of those linebackers. And because I've seen what you've done in these leagues. He's joined like half of these leagues that I've created.
Okay.
He's taken a lot of big play guys, like first, like the defensive ends.
And there's nothing wrong with it until you realize that even guys like Myles Garrett have games where he gets like 3 points, like 5 points. And,
yes, but the fact is that this is a single quarterback league or a single league where it's not a tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
Week 16, 17, you don't need those 30-point games from those guys in week 16.
Right. You'd rather be safe a lot more often than not.
So in these single leagues where you're only facing like 9 other people, go after more of the safety of the linebackers.
Yeah.
And forget about those DLs and defensive ends.
Yeah.
Grab them late. Grab the guys late. Like,
because in that type of league, if you don't have okay, just imagine, because to me, D linemen are like tight ends, where there's a couple of them that are like really, really, really good, but then a bunch of people are just like really, really, really average that you don't want to play. So like, just think if you played in a league with all offensive flex players, there probably wouldn't be a lot of tight ends started in general it would be a lot of running backs, it'd be a lot of wide receivers, and like almost no tight ends, except for like, you know, the top guys, you know, 6, 7, 8 guys out of, you know, everybody. So that's just the way to think of it for offense or for defense, is like those linebackers as a whole, they're going to score way higher than any other position. You're going to have more guys scoring higher than any other position. And Nate, you still on TikTok, Nate? Let me know if you're there and I'll answer your question.
Oh, yeah. Let's throw Nate's question up. But in these single leagues, you want those linebackers that are going to score you week to week 7 to 8 tackles, maybe 10 to 12 a game, right? As opposed
You'll
to
find the guys
sack.
that are scoring 15 to 20 points every single week, as opposed to the guys who score 25, 5, 7, 30, 40, 5, 2.
And J-Man is talking about a non-tournament league.
Yeah.
So that's where you most want to go after those linebackers, not
for sure,
not the DLs or defensive ends.
And so this is how much do you say the buy-in was on the $5?
$5, 10-team league.
That's a good way to learn.
It's a taco league, dude. It's a good way to learn. If you want in, hit me up at Big Game James 777 on Sleeper. It's $5 a league, man. All your guys that are drafting in these tournaments will dominate these leagues. They will.
Yeah, he says people brand
them.
new. Yeah, he says people brand new to IDP.
Well, it's not even people brand new. These are people joining these leagues that are in the industry for IDP content. And they aren't even that good at drafting.
Yeah.
I'm watching their drafts and they are terrible, dude. I'm not in all of these. I only join a few here or there, but the ones that I'm in, like, I guarantee I'm going to win every single one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, because whoever has the most complete team is going to win.
Yeah. So I want to get some of your guys like Crispy and Brown. Like, they're going to dominate these fucking leagues. They'll take down a league in no time.
And Luis said, is it too early to start doing a draft order? Well, I guess I'm of the mindset you could really do it whenever you want, but I would make sure that everybody's paid first. Like, that should be number one before anything. Is the whole league should be paid in. I don't care if it's a home league, a friends and family league, whatever. I wouldn't do the draft order until everybody's paid, because anything can happen, and that would be just bullshit if anything did happen. But when I was only doing 4 leagues, like back in the day, I would do it like a week early, but like that would be it. It'd give people time to do mocks with like their, with their spot. But I don't know. I feel like more than a week is it's probably just too much anyways.
I mean, best ball, you start right away.
Yeah.
Redraft. Yeah. Give them like 5 to 7 days to give them what order you're in, but you have to be paid. If you aren't paid, you aren't in my league.
Yeah. And Brown, what the hell? He said, dude was talking shit about my QBs, and now I have Shador and Watson's and Cousins. Dude, how'd you get Watson and Shador in the 17th and 18th round? That's insane. That's insane. I know I've seen it happen like randomly here and there. It's funny when they kind of just get forgot about, because there's leagues that I've seen, you and I have seen Shador get drafted in like the 11th round, the 10th round. Watson get 12th, 10th, shit like that.
Brown, put $1 in a jukebox and play some Brown Snipe Me.
Dude, it's hilarious. J-Man said I call bullshit. He said I'm in a couple leagues with Jamie, and I'm confident he isn't going to win them all.
Trust me. Pick out the league that I'm not. I don't see one that I ain't going to be in the top 2 in a 10-team league. Come on, bro.
And Tyler, he said, would you trade London Walker for Lamb, Jacobs, Pollard?
Wait, say it again.
He said, I'm assuming this is a redraft league, and he said, would you trade London and Walker for Lamb, Jacobs, and Pollard? I kind of feel like I just want the London Walker side.
Yeah, London Walker, especially if it's start 8.
He said it's a 9. He said it's a keeper league. Nah, I want the London Walker side because
give me the London Walker, man. They're top 2 picks.
Because I want Jacobs and it's like London and Lamb, yeah, like Lamb's a little bit, higher than him, but they're in still the same like stratosphere. I mean, I feel like if anything bad happens to Jacobs, with what's it called? With the law, which I don't really think that anything's gonna happen, but I'm just thinking about Walker and Jacobs and like Walker versus Jacobs and Pollard. And I just feel like on like not points being thrown out right now, just more of like value of guys. Jacobs and Pollard don't have a lot of like trade value, like at all. Like Walker has good trade value. Like you could trade him for other players. I feel like I would shoot for something better than this because Pollard kind of sucks and Jacobs is, I mean, he's kind of whatever right now. Yeah, so I don't want that. All right. Dude, it was funny. With the streaming service and stuff, I got to do customer service, work for that. And there was a whole big, huge miscommunication. And like me and this guy got into like a screaming match with like each other. And
that happens way too often. Fuck them.
It ended up being cool, like at the end of the day, because and it was because it was his fault too for not reading exactly what I said first. Because he even messaged me right now. That's what I was reading. He was like, man, he was like, I fucked up, man. If I would have read your message like correctly first, like a lot of this bullshit would have been avoided.
Yeah, people are just fucking trolls and just want to fucking argue. It's like, fuck you guys, man. That's why I'm done with Facebook, bro. I haven't been on Facebook in weeks. I'm just done with Facebook.
Yeah, and with Facebook specifically, it's just like it's kind of tough, right? Because everyone's a fucking troll. And so many people are just basic as fuck is what it is. Like, I mean, because, like just in the group title, it's hilarious. Like it's fantasy football advice for experts, gurus, and beginners. I mean, the reason why I made it specifically that title was to make it all inclusive, so anyone could look at it, whether you're a newbie or you think you fucking know it all, everything like that. Like, it's a spot for you to come hang out. And like sometimes people like give their advice or whatever, or just answer a question. Someone will be like, oh, we know you're in here on the beginner side of things. And that shit makes me laugh like every time. But I feel like most people, even if they think they're experts, they're probably just experts amongst their own leagues. Like if they actually like branched out and got into like, like, I don't know, like everyone tells me that my leagues are the best, maybe not every single person, but enough people tell me that to where I know that. And it's because we get like the best people from all the home fields across the world, who want to like step it up to like the next level of like leagues.
So I feel the same, dude. Because back when I started in 2004, I was like, all right, so I'm a beginner, right? So I was doing good. And in 2007, 2008, I joined a league. I'm like, I'm the best one of you fuckers. Because I listen to these podcasts. I know what I'm doing. I get my magazines. Remember back in the magazine days?
Yeah.
And even then, like, yeah, I still won a bunch of money. Still felt like I could be doing better. So that's what I'm doing now, to where I get involved with a bunch of people that make me better. Alex makes me a better IDP player. That's why I do podcasts with him. Like my offense is stellar. Like I don't give a shit. Like I know my shit. I do stats and all this crap, but IDP, I'm not that big into it. But Alex elevates me to the next level of the shit. So that's why I love fucking with the 420 crew. Love you guys like Kelly Jam, Brown, all you guys out there make me a better IDP player. Because I wouldn't know about this shit if it wasn't for you guys.
See, it's crazy because
like
first
shout
league
out
I
to
ever played in.
Crispy. Like Crispy fucking burns the shit down to the ground.
See, the first league that I ever played in was 2 quarterbacks, and not super flex, but like 2 quarterbacks, and it had IDP as well. So, and I just thought that was like normal. I thought that's what it, just like literally how everybody played. And then it wasn't until like me creating that Facebook group and just talking to more people, understanding that like there's people who don't even know that 2 quarterback leagues exist, let alone leagues with IDP.
And you have over 100K people following you on that Facebook group.
Yeah.
It's insane,
Oh, and it's funny. Okay, look, it's funny. So there was a guy who, so Hugh Jass, he's in a bunch of these leagues. He's been around for a few years. He made a post, and I forget exactly what it said, but it was something about IDP. And like, there's some people who made comments like, hell yeah, IDP is my jam, or like whatever. And then there were some people like making jokes about how stupid, IDP is. And so I chimed in on the people who were like talking shit about it. And then we kind of went back and forth with one specific guy. And he was like, all right, fine, I'm going to make a post and let's see how many people play in IDP leagues in this group. And so he posted. And then, of course, I voted, and then I posted the link in like Patreon to get some people to vote, because most people who are on Patreon met me originally in that group once upon a time. Some were from Facebook, some were from some were for YouTube, some were from other places, but most came out of that group, and like they're playing in leagues with me. And even though some people still don't want to play in IDP leagues with me, a lot of people have crossed over, whether it's because of the best ball tournaments or other leagues. So the guy got really butthurt when more votes came in for people who played in IDP leagues than people who didn't. He got really butthurt about it. Oh man, J-Man said I'm suspended on Facebook till like October. It happens, bro. I had to calm myself down. I had to calm myself down. And he said, I hate most of the YouTube fantasy shows. Said I watched Alex before I knew Jamie, and Alex knew each other. Nice, bro. That's cool.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. So
that's
funny
fucking
part
awesome.
is like me and J-Man kind of separated for about a year, right?
Okay.
We didn't talk for a whole year. It's because of my fucking hubris. I was like, at that point, I was like, oh yeah. I made some snarky comments and was like thinking I'm the shit, right? And my best friend since fucking 3rd grade, J-Man, was like, you're a fucking idiot. And I'm like, oh yeah, it hit me. I am a fucking idiot. So I need to take a step back. Like, me and him reconnected, and now he's coming up. He came up last year.
Yeah.
What the fuck did we do last year, J-Man? Like, I know for a fact me and you did something. But this year we're going to the fantasy football. No, it wasn't the expo. But this year we're going to the fucking fantasy football expo.
Nice.
I'm gonna fucking show him what it's all about. We're gonna party. Dude, I wish you were there, Alex. Man.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't so fucking expensive to like get over there, man.
Yeah, because you're all in Vegas, so it's
well, really, it's to get to Canton. That's what's so expensive, is getting to Canton itself. Are you guys going from you guys are going from Cleveland?
Well, I live in like the Cleveland area, but he lives in Cincinnati, so he's actually fucking driving up here 3 hours just to fucking get me, and then driving an hour back just to go to Canton.
Okay. And I mean, it might be too short notice, like to make it out like this year, unless there's like a place for me to stay already and shit.
Well, I mean, J-Man got a free hotel. Shout out to his sister. She what is she? She's a flight attendant. Okay. So she gets free hotels wherever the fuck she goes.
Okay.
She booked J-Man and me a fucking hotel room for free at the
and
Marriott.
He said it's a big suite. Huh.
It's a suite. We're just fucking partying. Like, I don't even want to go to the expo shit. I just want to hang out in the suite.
Well, hold on. I don't know if
let's get some sluts and just bring them back and
take
them to the fucking suite and jacuzzi and all that shit, bro.
Yeah, fuck. It's probably too short notice for me to be able to.
Well,
It's
it's
next
a
week,
week
but
away, so yeah.
maybe maybe
Next year,
though,
bro.
if
Next year, man. You gotta
because
come
I
down,
guess I
man.
would, because I don't know how much it costs to get to Cleveland, but I know it's like significantly less. And Ron, yeah, I'll scroll to the top. Let me know when you after you check it out so I can scroll back down. But yeah, if it's coming into Cleveland, I feel like it's significantly cheaper. But yeah, if like, yeah, especially if I didn't have to do any driving and I'm just able to ride, I'll be the all-time bowl packer for everybody.
Oh, yeah, dude. And when you come into fucking Cleveland, just take an Uber to my house. I live 15 minutes from the fucking airport.
Let me look and see how much tickets are. I don't know how, like, I'm just curious. Because I priced it for
the expo, like, it's like $100 for the whole weekend. Honestly, you don't even have to fucking pay that because they never checked my fucking pass. Every time I walked into the expo, they never checked my pass. So I could just be a bystander. That's how I met Harold.
I mean, the expo is like
That's how I
the expo is like
Harold
$30.
Mom. I was like, they were just there. They didn't pay to get into the expo. They were just there. I hooked up with the dude, like Harold Fannon's uncle, met his fucking Harold Fannon's mom just because of an article I showed him. And then we're just all hanging out. They didn't pay shit. And then all of a sudden, they're the celebrities of the place.
Let's see. Where the hell? So what date are you guys leaving for the expo?
24th, I think. It's the Friday next week.
Dang, that's weird. No flights to Cleveland. Crazy.
Damn.
Well, it's just one place that I was looking, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, J-Man said he lives in Dayton.
Yeah, like down at Cincinnati. So he's driving up fucking 3 hours just to fucking get me to go to the expo. I have another dude that comes up from Georgia that picks me up every fucking year that drives me down there. Or else I wouldn't fucking go. I'm not taking time out of my day to go to the expo unless someone actually comes and picks me up. Because that's why I never went the previous years. Because I'm like, I don't want to fucking go there. Why?
Because how far is that from you?
45 minutes, maybe an hour.
Okay. Brown said, don't they have outgoing flights from Ohio? Oh, shit. Flights are canceled because of wildfires. Oh, shit.
Oh. Well, gotta trust J-Man because his sister is a flight attendant, so he knows best.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that's because I thought that was a little weird that there's just like no, like there's always flights from Vegas to everywhere, but yeah, that's crazy if there's no flights because of wildfires.
One of these days, me and J-Man are gonna fucking take a road trip down to Vegas. We're just gonna drive Route 66 all the way down. We'll meet up with you, Alex, one of these days. Even if it's like 5 years from now, bro.
No, man, it's got to be sooner than that.
Yeah, well, hopefully sooner, but I'm just saying, like, sometime in the future, dude.
Next August.
Even if we're like 60 fucking years old, and it's the first time we meet, we're gonna fucking hook up one day in Vegas.
J-Man, you hear this? Come on, next August, you guys got to get down here to Vegas.
Oh, and that's because Ricky Williams is gonna be there this year, right?
We're hoping. It's not 100%. So I thought that it was gonna be, but there's not enough people who are. I don't know if there's not. I don't think there's gonna be enough people to where just enough money would be there for him to come. So we'll see. It's still a possibility.
If you ever listen to the original 420 Hustler song that I made, Ricky Williams is mentioned. Alex is friends with Ricky Williams, dude. Like they have a camaraderie together.
Hell yeah.
Like you guys hung out. You guys fucking smoked weed together.
Hell yeah. Hess is he's
been on your podcast. Ricky Williams has been on your podcast.
At least a half a dozen times. Brown said my joke was that people only leave Ohio and don't want to go there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck Ohio, dude. I hate it. If I didn't have kids here, I'd be gone.
J-Man said I'm down. There we go. Let's plan
Fuck
it in
yeah, let's
advance.
do
I
it.
mean, I don't know
Let's
what
do it.
date is going to be next year. Like it's always going to be right after the third preseason game. So usually like 1 week before Labor Day. 1 week before Labor Day weekend. And Brandon said, take Aaron Darnold. He just announced he's coming back. I mean, I'm curious if he's going to actually come back. I guess it depends on how much he thinks the Rams are going to win a Super Bowl.
So
I know he showed up at their practice, but it didn't show him in pads or anything. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
So
literally just
they're
at the practice.
the last I heard, they're working on his contract.
Okay.
And the most important thing is how much he's going to play.
Yeah.
So I drafted him in a few leagues in the 30th round just as a flyer. But if he does come back and he does play 50% of the snaps, he's going to score. He has a potential to score 20 point plus in those 50% snaps.
Maybe. I mean, thing is he wasn't a consistent 20-point scorer even when he was playing, though.
True. I mean,
it's because there's games where he gets triple teamed and completely taken out of games.
Well,
like
but
from
he's not going to be triple
sacked.
teamed now with Myles Garrett. So you put Aaron Donald in the center, right?
He's also older though. He's older.
But have you seen his workout videos? He's still
he's a savage. There's no question there.
So look at right now. Who is the number one DL going off the board that plays the center position?
Shit, I don't even know.
Simmons, maybe.
Simmons, maybe.
Yeah, I don't even really see anyone.
Only one I see right now is Simmons.
I mean, there's only like 2 or 3 that are worth drafting in these type of leagues.
Yeah.
Now, you put Aaron Donald in that position. Right now, I would click the button on him. With only 3 rounds left.
Yeah.
It's just a flyer to score 20 points one game. And hopefully it's week 17.
Yeah, for sure. And Crispy said, give me my F for Friday, losers. All right, Crispy, you'll be up first. Who's going to throw in a super chat for a grade so we can get a dab going before the grades?
Who's going to throw in some super chats for the jukebox?
Oh, shit.
Let's put anything on. Let's what?
I'm about to auto. Hold on. All right. Thanks to Papa Tex for keeping me in the loop.
Like, do you want me to get this started? I'll throw in a fucking super chat.
Uh-oh. All right.
Sucks that you can't fucking fuck the YouTube shit. I'm gonna send it to your Venmo. So you fuck the YouTube shit. Send it to if you ever want to throw a fucking super chat in, throw it to Alex's Venmo because he gets more percentage rather than YouTube fucking stealing all this shit.
YouTube takes half. Venmo, they don't take as much, but they don't even take anywhere close to as much. Yeah, let me see. What the hell is my Venmo?
I got it pulled up right now.
It's at. Oh, what the fuck? That's what's wrong with it. I totally fucked up on the user.
Yeah, you forgot the Y.
I don't even know how the hell that happened.
How the fuck did that happen? I'm just looking at it now. I've sent you 12, 13.
That's why nobody could. That's why nobody could ever fucking find it. That's why I had to send the link and that's it. But no, hold on.
So it's Fantasy Hustler 420, but you forgot the Y.
Hold on. I think I fixed it. Wait. Maybe not.
Dude, I've never noticed that, dude. And I sent
Yeah,
you,
what the fuck, man?
I sent
How
you
did I fuck
all
up
my
on that?
buy-ins through this. So like, if I noticed, I would
Yeah,
have said something.
I don't even know if I can.
But super chats do help, dude. Like, even if you throw a super chat in for $1, that's $1 in the jukebox, man. Throw a song in afterwards, and
Dude, how the fuck? Wonder if that can even be changed.
since it's a business account, I don't know if it's that easy.
I know, probably not.
Man,
Well, it's making it seem like it's that easy. Hold on. Let's see. And Brown just doing a super chat. You know what? Let's get the
well, Brown wants to play. Brown sniped me.
yeah, let's get it.
That's the obvious one.
Yeah. It's that best ball fantasy football shit. Brown in the draft, always
All
love.
right, here you go. I found it. I got it.
Get off my lawn, dude. Yeah. Brown snapping again. Last second pick. Damn, elite drafted though. Got that golden hand still in my sleepers. Leaving me with scraps. But respect the game. You a fantasy champ. Brown snapping again. Clock ticking fast. Draft board killer putting.
All right, now it's fixed. Now it's at Fantasy Hustler 420, like it should be.
All right.
And here comes a fat ass dab for Brown. You the man, Bob.
Your drafts are elite. Roster stacked every season, can't even compete. You find them sleeping very deep in the draft while I'm reaching too early. Setting my own fire ups on the research, the sleepers, the grind. You're building contenders while I'm losing my mind. But damn, Brown, leave something for the rest of us. One day I'ma snipe you back. That's a promise.
One day I'm gonna snipe you back.
Elite with the picks, but show some love. Fantasy legend, sniper king for real. Hate you in the moment, but respect the skill. Draft room villain. Brown snap me again.
Brown snap me again.
I could have made it longer, but I thought I got it straight to the point.
Yep. Hell yeah. Brown said, I'll take a grade with my trash QB room too. Sounds good. You'll be second.
And we still got like 6 more rounds of this.
Yeah, let's go. I might just start doing the grades after this, Deb.
I was gonna say let's speed this up. Everyone's clock sucking. You can go to 420 merch.
420 crew merch.
Yes, go to get that clock sucking shirt, man.
Hell
Don't
yeah.
be a clock sucker, bro.
And get your Snipe City shirts if you're doing any drafts in person. That's a perfect way to show up.
Oh man, I just forgot I'm high as fuck because I took a gummy before I hopped on. It fucking kicked in a while ago.
Fuck. I'll be right back.
let's look at this board here. We got Crispy coming up on the clock here in a second. A lot of DBs going off the board. And I honestly don't think they're the right DBs that should be going off the board at the time. I do like the how the fuck do you pronounce his name? 2020? Who made that pick? The lucky Green Bay Packers guy. Looked like a value battle. You want a battle? That's a great pick right there. Jeremy Chin. And he got Jeremy Chin. The same guy took Battle and Chin. Back-to-back picks. What the fuck you guys doing? Letting this guy get these two players this late in the draft. And he's got like Anal Zone, Peyton Willis, Overshown, Bates. Pat Fryermuth finally off the board. That dude's been buried deep in sleeper ADP. Definitely a good value. Michael Mayer. All right. Is this the guy that has Bowers? Because if he doesn't, I don't like that pick. Tyler Bagent. People are taking their backup quarterbacks this time of the draft. I could see it. But if you don't have the starter, why are you taking the backup? That's my question. I've seen people in these drafts take other people's backup quarterbacks, and it just doesn't make sense. It's a waste of a pick. Like, give me a Jack Besh. And whoever this next pick is, or a Tyler Bagent. I even like that Bailey pick. Like, I hope that dude has Tyler Shuck. Because if he has Tyler Shuck and grabbing Bailey this late, that could be a decent stack for 2 to 3 games. That'll give you some points.
Dude, that dab got me. And
What's
like,
up?
it wasn't even the fucking, not even the dab. It's been so fucking dry that like I've just been getting nosebleeds the last couple days, and like stupid fucking weather change. Like, it's been good that the weather's been it's funny. It's been cooler, but it's been like fucking with me. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's
the humidity is probably fucking with you, man.
Yeah, the humidity is horrible, but like it's been like a little damp and like under, like, dude, it's been like 115 the last couple days, or maybe like a week ago, but then like the last couple days it's been like 90 or whatever, like 93, 95, but it's been like fucking just hella dry, just super dry.
Are you getting any of that fucking smoke from Canada's wildfires coming down?
I don't know about that.
Because in Ohio, we're getting a shit. Like, my job closed today.
And Matt said stop
air
the blow.
quality. No, like my work called me this morning at 10 o'clock and was like, hey, we're closed due to air quality control. No one's coming in today. I'm like, the fuck? Like, I look outside and it's just smoke all around. Yeah, everywhere. Smoke.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. All right. We're going crispy first here. Move this shit over here. Oh, jeez. What the hell?
And don't forget about them super chats, man. Throw them super chats in.
All right. Crispy.
Man, you took the wrong running back again in the second round. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Which one was the wrong one?
A-Chain.
Man, at the 211 though?
Yeah, but look who went after him. Chase Brown.
Yeah.
Like Barkley. Come on, dude. Why are you taking Henry even?
Yeah, Crispy. He's
What the
fucking
fuck
up.
you doing, dude?
Dak, Baker, Bryce Young. Man, Bryce Young in the 6th. Whew. Jeez. And I know
Was
it's
that
a
a
high
panic pick?
I don't know if it was a panic pick. I mean, I think just all the quarterbacks were going earlier, but man.
But still, you already have 2 stellar guys. I mean, 1. And then Baker. I don't know why you took Baker. I can see why you took him, but still.
Yeah, he wouldn't have had anybody left.
Yeah, but still, you didn't need Bryce Young with those top 2 picks. I would have went like wide receiver there, dude.
Yeah, huge ass in the house. What up, bro? I'm grading
Super
Crispy
chat.
right now.
Oh yeah.
Grading Crispy and then Brown, and then you'll be after Brown. You the man. I'm gonna give that a B plus for the quarterbacks. Feel like I'm gonna do the same for the running backs. You only got Dobbins besides the top 2. The wide receivers, though. I mean, it's crazy that Pickens fell that far. You got Pickens, Adams, Tate, Ricky P, Fannin.
All good players I love.
I feel like because Crispy drafted them all, though, he's cursed them somehow. Am I wrong for thinking that?
I just want to look at this draft board even further and see who we took them over, and I would criticize them even more. But for the guys that you got, I mean, hands down, you can't go wrong with any of these top 3 guys, plus Fannin this late for the flex. Your second flex. Round. Come on. Like, Fannin's your second flex, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess second or third, depending on how you look at it. Yeah. Because if they're just going in order, Fannin's the third flex that was drafted.
I mean, Dobbins versus Fannin every week in a flex, plus Pearsall. I love that pick. So I'm gonna up his grade just because of that. I love it.
Darren said I gave myself a B plus. All right, I'll grade you after. Huge ass. Yeah, for me, I think that's gonna be. I mean, I don't know how you're like what you're grading it up to, because I think I want to just kind of put that at a B.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 83.5. So that's like
we'll see what his IDP is.
All right.
We'll see what his IDP is at here, because I said B plus, and B, so he's up 2. And let's see.
I already love.
I mean, IDP is pretty nasty.
Yeah,
Schlesinger, Brooks, Lloyd, Bush, Quincy Williams. Damn.
I mean, come on, dude. Those top 4.
Yeah,
you have to put that like A minus, B plus, right?
I was gonna say an A.
Let's say a 84.3. That's an A.
Crispy. Damn crispy.
Damn. So you ain't burnt this draft.
It was up 2 and then up 3. So if my calculations are correct, that's a big fat D in a 69.
69, dudes.
Crispy got that burnt ass D.
Where's Brown? Here we go.
All right, let's see it, Brown.
Let's see. And what did Tony say? That we got
man, fuck Tony.
He said, "Don't trust Laporta. He's like the fifth option on the team. Pickens will be better than CC." And he said, "Why are so many players named Jalen, Jaden, Justin,
Where do you
and
see
Jordan?"
Laporta as the fifth option? Like he's the third. You got to put him at 3.
And he said, "What happened to names like Fred, Ernie, and John?" I feel like there's some players named John, right?
I mean, John Brown, Jonathan Brooks,
Ernie's just a goofy name, and I don't know how many Freds we ever see playing.
Ernest
in the NFL.
Jones. This is Ernest. You got Ernest Jones. That's it for Ernie.
All right, let's see. So Brown, Murray, and Willis. Ugh. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that a C plus.
Wait, you're giving that a B range?
I said C plus.
Oh, C. I was gonna say yeah. So C makes more sense because Kyler Murray, yeah, could be top 12.
And we're not we're not taking into account how you got Cousins later and then Watson and Sanders. But yeah, that was good on you for getting like really solid depth, like way late.
And then I understand the panic pick on Malik Willis because there was no one else left.
Yeah.
So
Here's the other guys who were drafted. Would you want any of these guys over Willis? Daniel Jones, Mendoza, Rodgers, Gino, Tua, Brissett.
No.
Those were the next guys drafted.
All right, so Willis, yeah, you got him where you had to take him. Got to give him props for that.
Because who knows if anybody else would. Like, you probably could have got away. Nah, maybe not.
Willis
Mental Oriental Matt probably. Man, Willis. Matt, why'd you not pick another QB? Damn it,
Malik Willis can be a top 5 quarterback, maybe 2 to 3 times this year.
Maybe.
But you have to put him in that like 20 range, right?
Yeah.
Because he's just so unreliable.
I mean, dude, he might even be in the 30 range. Like, he might be one of the bottom 3.
He might not even continue starting half of the year.
Like, the guys that I just mentioned.
He's not that great.
Willis, Rodgers, Gino, Tua, Brissett. I mean, we're talking about the bottom 5 quarterbacks, right?
Yeah, like Rodgers is going to start the whole year.
I mean, we assume that, but like health, barring injury, and I know we don't really like bring that into effect, but he is old as fuck. Like that's
But I mean, Willis has that upside where he can run the ball. He'll just
better run his ass off.
Yeah, he's gonna run the fuck out of it, but he's gonna get hurt. You have to factor in injury and just him not being that good. His Willis is not that good.
So running backs, man. I mean, your running backs are ugly too. Minus Henry, though. You got him in the middle of the third, and like he's usually not going there, but like insane amount of quarterbacks that were taken on the left side of the board that made that happen. But then Price and Mason. So like even getting the good, price on Henry, you kind of like, man, with just Price and Mason there, kind of like
turned it into blah. Yeah, you lost this draft, Brown.
I feel like that's a C plus also.
Yeah, that's being grateful. Giving him.
It's Henry. That's even Henry that's bringing it up.
But you also have to consider Henry is also being drafted as the 8th, 9th, 10th off the board.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so 12 off the board. I mean, his age, I wouldn't rely on him as your number 1. That's the thing.
I mean, shit. He got Puka and Jefferson, so I mean
that's an A plus. That's an A plus right there.
But even that, there was only 3 picks that happened that were running backs in between Jefferson and Henry, and that was A-Chain, Chase Brown, and Barkley. Like, would you rather have Jefferson over A-Chain, Chase Brown, and Barkley?
Nope. Give me Jefferson all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'd rather have Jefferson over those guys.
So
right?
you did play the board at that pick.
Yeah. Because I mean, if all those quarterbacks weren't drafted, I mean, 7 quarterbacks got drafted in between his 2 picks.
I think
That's
what's
insane.
scary about this team is that he got that value on Bowers
Yeah, in the 4th round.
for
It's
your
crazy.
flex. So like that's a fucking huge value.
Yeah, because even just your
So
first,
that's an A plus.
even
right
your
there.
first picks right there. I mean, Puka, Jefferson, and Bowers. Like, I feel like no matter what, like your 2 wide receivers and your first flex, just like right off the bat, like, yeah, that is an A plus.
Because I mean,
And
I
then you
feel
still got
Bowers.
Ibuka. You still got
Bow-
Ibuka, Peyton, Washington, Parker Washington, and then that's it. Who is
No,
on
I
the
like
starting
Josh
lineup?
Downs, Quentin
Right. I
Johnson.
mean
They
that.
could easily be in their starter over
Yeah.
Washington.
I mean,
Fuck
probably
Washington.
overpriced. Probably
Like,
overpriced, right?
I think Downs outscores Washington.
Maybe we'll see. But so yeah, that's an A plus right there. So, so you went down. You went down 2 on the quarterbacks. You went down another 2 on the running backs, but now you went up 4. So it all evened out with the way you drafted your wide receivers and tight ends. And now this is going to be the make or break is on the IDP. Let's see how he played
Here we
it.
go. Let's see.
So it starts with Will Anderson, Jared Verse, Byron Young. So all edge rushers off the bat. Nick Monwari and Alex Highsmith.
Not a big fan, man. You went all big plays. I just can't trust those week to week.
Yeah. I mean, I would have much rather had Quincy Williams over Will Anderson. I mean, that's just one specific pick that I see. Yeah, see what's tough is you don't, I mean, could all these guys like end up hitting like on the same weeks? Like probably. But the reason why I grade people a little bit higher with having the good mix of the inside linebackers is because that's what's going to provide some of your consistency. And like, even though this has a lot of high play probability, but yeah, I feel like there's not going to be a lot of consistency here. I'm gonna give that a B. So actually, I mean, the way that it all played out, I mean, that's a straight 85 and just a straight B across the board. Still solid. Just very top heavy with the wide receiver tight ends. And who knows, maybe that'll be enough to carry you because that's a pretty sick fucking lineup, man.
And Brown's team is always going to get a B, no matter what. But you do need to change your emoji for your sleeper because I'm sick of looking at this fucking purple dot every time you're on the clock.
Yeah, you got to get something cooler, Brown. Something.
Yeah,
anything.
Come on, man. I'll make you something, dude. Something.
And Brown said Will Anderson in the 16th is pretty sick value, high risk team for sure. Yeah, definitely. And you know, I feel like I wish he would go a little bit later than that. If he takes a step up and he gets like 18 to 20 sacks, you know, like that's definitely out producing, you know, that spot for sure. If he just stays on par, because how many sacks did he get last year? I don't even know off the top of my head how many sacks he got last year. Let me go see. He had 12 last year. I mean, that's good. It's just not amazing. And he doesn't get a lot of tackles either. Like, that's just what's kind of tough. But if he takes a step up, because his sack total is 12, 11, and 7, he's taking a step up every year. But actually, not per game, because 2024, he only played 14 games and got 11 sacks. 2025, he plays all 17 games, got 12 sacks. He did get a lot more tackles, but still only like 54. So that's like still not a lot. And Flurry said, which Jacksonville wide receiver will be the number 1 wide receiver fantasy? Will be the number 1 for fantasy. What do you think for that, Jamie? Out of the Jaguars wide receivers, who do you think is going to be like their number 1 fantasy wise?
Oh, it's going to be BTJ.
You think so?
So we seen BTJ come in his rookie year. He blew up. Everyone's looking at him as a top 12 to 15 type wide receiver. Second year, his best friend died, committed suicide. He has something wrong. Like, if your best friend killed himself, would you be the best football player that you could be every
And
week?
Flurry, can you
No.
hear Jamie talking? I mean, it might be like in the background, but he was saying BTJ, and he was saying that the second year his best friend committed suicide. So something that's going to be fucking with him the whole time.
Yeah, now
Okay, yeah,
he's
he
a
said he could
year
hear him loud and
apart.
clear. Okay, cool. And Squalls, he said 2 QB league, go for the QB or top wide receiver and running back. Man, it really depends on where you are, but I like going running back, quarterback, and then it really depends on the board if you go back to back quarterback or if you mix in the wide receiver and another running back in that spot. But yeah, I want to try to build evenly, but I want to try to leave at least by round 4 or 5 having both the starting quarterbacks.
All right, so huge ass. Where are we at in his grade?
He went crazy on quarterbacks with Josh Allen, Herbert, and Patrick Mahomes.
God damn, that's an A+, dude. You
Wow.
can't get fatter than that.
Yeah, it really
You
is.
got a fat, huge ass right there, bro.
So that's so what is that? That's up 4. Yeah, up 4 on that. But now let's see running backs: Etienne, Montgomery, Stevenson, and Brooks.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. It's definitely it's nowhere near an
It's
A.
not strong. Yeah.
No.
I would put this as like
I was gonna say a B minus.
Yeah, I was gonna say since you have ETN and Montgomery, both 2 top 24 guys, but none of these guys are in the top 12. So it has to be like that B minus.
Yeah. Let's see the wide receivers though. McConkey, Stevenson, Godwin, Harrison, and Jacoby Myers. That's not bad for like as waiting as far as you did, but also no super top end guys. It's a lot of like usually a lot of solid depth pieces.
Yeah, I would want McConkey as my number 2, and Godwin is my 4th, Harrison as my 3rd. So saying that, I do like the fact that you got Harrison after Godwin, because give me Harrison over Godwin. But the fact that you got both of them, I do like that as your 2 and 3, because that's a flex play right there.
Yeah, I guess what's tough about this, I mean, it's either a B or a B minus. I guess I am kind of leaning on a B because it does seem like it's some solid. I mean, it's some solid guys. I mean, it may be a bunch of like wide receiver like 2 and 3s, but like really only need to start 2.
Yeah, I'd put that as like an 84.5. So that's
Okay.
it's a solid B, almost B minus.
Now let's see with the IDP, see make up for it a little bit here. Henley,
Not really.
Dodson. I mean, that's a good pick though. Benito,
Yeah.
Van Ginkel, Simmons. Yeah, I mean,
but he doesn't have a top guy.
I mean, I still feel like Dodson's a top guy.
I feel like Henley and Dodson could be in that top 12 range, but they're not being drafted in that range. So
Dodson sometimes is. It may be just it may be our circle because like he's good though. Him and Brooks are like a nasty duo over there, and then their offense takes a little step back probably, and they're going to be on the field for a lot of tackles.
I'm not really a big fan of his depth either. So I'm gonna say you could have done better, huge ass, and got a bigger haul.
Benito, he's good but volatile. Same with Van Ginkel, good but volatile. Simmons, I mean, he's okay, but that's what we were talking about. Is like Simmons might be the number 1 DT. You know, like I still kind of don't want to draft him. You know, because he's so volatile. And huge ass said, "Bring all the heat." Yeah, I mean, this to me, it's a B or a B minus. I think I'm gonna lean on a B though. And really, it's because of the top 3. I mean, Van Ginkel and Simmons. I mean, they're not horrible. I'd say those are probably the C+ guys. But I think Dodson's an A minus. I think Henley's a B+, and I think Benito's like a B.
I'm just not as high as on Dotson or Henley. So I'm gonna give this a B minus.
There you
Personal
go.
preference. That's personal preference, though. We're cutting hairs on this.
And let's see. So how did it all shape out? So it was an A plus, B minus, B minus. So it's down, still up 2. And then I said a B. So it's up 2. So 87 overall. 87 overall. That's not too shabby.
I think you could still have done better.
Flurry. Well, I mean, you can always do better. And Flurry said,
it's
"Is
just-
Trevor Lawrence in your top 10 QBs to draft this year? Look at his last 6 games." I mean, I feel like he's in the top. He's earned the top 10. He's either top 10 or he's like top 12 for most people. I feel like most people have him in that range.
Let's see. Trevor Lawrence for redraft, best ball, dynasty. What are we talking about? Because I have them all ranked differently.
Probably just redraft.
Redraft. All right. So redraft, I got my tiered rankings.
And Darren, let me know. Are you still in here? If not, we'll go with Matt next. If Darren's
I got T-Law at 10.
There you go, right inside the top 10. At 10.
Right below Dak, Herbert. You got the Caleb's, but right above Patrick Mahomes, Stafford, even Kyler Murray is in that range.
Yeah.
So think about the value that you're getting Kyler Murray at to where you have to draft T-Law, but he's in the same tier. Only like 3 guys behind him.
And user 147. This isn't. It's not a mock draft. It's a $10 draft. But if you want to get into a $10 draft tomorrow or any day after, just message me on Sleeper at FFHustler420. All right, cool. Darren said he's here,
and you could win $10,000.
Hell yeah,
$10,000. I just want to remind everyone, I only joined 5 drafts a few years ago. And I came in second place and won over $1,000.
You bastard.
So how do you spend $50 to win $1,000?
Peace out, Flurry.
Throw in $50. Try to win $10,000. Imagine that.
Yeah.
No one's paying out this. Nobody in the world is paying out like Alex is.
Let's go. All right. Here goes Darren. Show enough. Lamar, Stroud, Tua.
I mean, I like the value you got on Lamar. But it's hard to go with Stroud and Tua as your number 2 and 3. Shit.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a B plus because of Lamar.
Yeah, I agree. 88.8.
The running backs, though, CMC, Jacobs, Hall, and Aaron Jones.
That's kind of ugly, too, man. Why would you take Jacobs there? Like, give me Hall over Jacobs straight up. And you got him a full round later?
Yeah, I mean.
I'm gonna lower that.
I feel like Hall made up for it, him getting him in the.
Yeah, it made up for it, but you should have took Hall where you took Jacobs, and then you could have got
a wide receiver or something in that spot.
Yeah.
Or a better quarterback.
Bowers. Fucking Bowers.
Yeah.
You had Hall and Bowers.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I think because of CMC, I'm still going to give it a B plus.
I'm just not as high on CMC this year. You know, his age plus his full workload he got last year. We've seen guys that had 300 plus touches take a big dip, even if they're in their 20s.
That's true.
And CMC is in his 30s, so it's kind of hard to say, like, yeah, he's going to produce the same. So,
yeah, that's true. So let's see. Wide receivers. And oh man. And Darren said Bowers screwed me last year, stepping away. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I understand. He got hurt last year. Could have Bowers.
Flowers.
Flowers. Jameson in the 8th. Laporta, and Shakira.
That's ugly. I probably would have went a different route than JMO.
I mean, the 8th round is still not bad.
I'm just not seeing it. I can't see. I'm blind as fuck, so I don't see who was taken after him. Was it DJ Moore?
Adunze, Godwin, Tate, Marvin Harrison, BTGA, Metcalf, Parker
Oh,
Washington.
give me. I'm kind of thinking Tate over JMO. I like that Tate over JMO right there.
Okay.
I think Tate could be exactly what McMillan was last year, which was wide receiver 15.
Okay.
So I have JMO outside of the 15th.
So, how do I rate that? I think,
considering he spent lower capital on these guys, I have to up it a little bit. You got the right guys. Jaden Reed, Shakur, JMO, Flowers, but you got them in around 6+.
yeah. I mean, it's either going to be a B or a B minus for me. That's what I've been kind of teetering back.
Let's call it 83.7, right on that verge.
That's a B.
83.7.
That's a B. And let's see the IDP. And then Matt, you're next. Just a reminder. Nick Bolton, Foyle Lacoon, Spillane, Buda Baker.
I think you're cutting out. So there we go.
And then Anal Zone.
Get in the zone.
Dude, I love getting Anal Zone.
I like everything you put together here. Probably could have waited a little bit on Buddha and Anal Zone, but
yeah, Anal Zone
going crazy.
Man, I've been grabbing him in the 28th round of that 10-team league. 28th round, dude, and you're getting him here
18th.
Yeah, rounds later. I know it's a 10-team league and people are sleeping on him. But I think it could work out. I think Anal Zone at this pick is his peak.
Yeah.
Where it could work out to where it's a good pick.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a B plus. It's like kind of teetering on an A minus, but it's really Nick Bolton and Olakun that put it into that range. Everyone else is kind of like,
I mean, two top 10 guys plus Spillane's a top 12 conversation.
Maybe.
So, and I would say it's like maybe 15th, but he could end up top 12. You never know. We don't know.
Maybe.
He has that potential.
Just the way they used him, I don't know. It's just didn't end up working out the best. We'll see.
Still,
hopefully,
with the top 10 guys, I'm gonna give it a high grade, just like you. Hell yeah.
Yeah, B plus. So let's see. So for me, B plus, B plus, B, and then B plus. So it's up 3. So it's 88 total. So that is a B plus. Okay. Now we got Matt, Mental Oriental Matt. Let's get it. Oh man, Dart and Winston are his 2 quarterbacks.
Ooh, that's ugly.
He picked Winston as a bench player though, so.
But like, why? But Dart that early? Come on, man. We don't even know if he's gonna start right away. And why didn't? Damn, like I see so many different quarterbacks after that you could have got.
His needed a different strategy on the quarterbacks, that's for sure. Let's see the running backs. Barkley.
Don't get me wrong. I love Dart. Dart, I think, could put up top 5 numbers if he was fully healthy. with a fully healthy Neighbors, but he doesn't have that.
Right. Right. So Barkley, Bucky, Tank Bigsby, and I said that was a mess up. And then JCM.
I hate JCM this year, man. Not a big fan.
Yeah, I think it's either a B minus or a C plus. I kind of think I'm leaning on the C plus status.
Yeah, I would give it a D, honestly. This has D potential because Barkley, Bigsby, yeah, it's one player.
Yeah.
Bucky, you didn't even get Bucky's like Keaton Mitchell or who's the
Kenny
who the
Gainwell.
fuck's the backup? Kenny Gainwell. Like at least get Gainwell, man, if you're gonna do this strategy.
Yeah.
To get you a solid number 1 and number 2.
And see how it shaped out with the wide receiver tight end. Started with Chase, then McBride, Wilson, Garrett Wilson, Roma Dunze, Metcalf. That's it. Real top heavy though. I think I want to put this as an A minus.
As a whole, really?
Yeah. I mean, Chase and Garrett Wilson as the 1 and 2. Then you got McBride and Roman DK as the flexes.
Man, it's just hard with the quarterback situation going on. I know you got to put it up for the flex with McBride, but still.
Oh shit! Matt said Bucky was my mistake. I was setting my cue. Dang it! So I was 2 in a row. IDP. Let's see. Oh, we got Zach Bond. There you go. That's a good start.
Zach Bond is the best.
Nick Cross, Josh Hines Allen, Derwin James. And then Thibodeau. Is Thibodeau the next one? Yeah, Thibodeau kind of sucks.
Yeah, he does. Can't argue that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah.
I mean, you went hella on your wide receiver depth.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of wide receiver depth right there. Man, the IDP could have been better. I think I'm gonna give it a B overall. So let's see. Dang it, what did I say for the running back? C plus, right? So let me see. Dang it, I don't even know if I gave Dart a grade. He's the only one that you got right there. He just took Tommy DeVito and Mariota later. So yeah, I'm gonna call that a C for the quarterbacks. What's that? Down 3. Called it a C plus for the running backs. That's down 2. I called it an A minus. So that's up 2. And then a B for your IDP. So you're down 3. So that's an 82 overall. So A minus. I mean a B minus, sorry. All right. I think that's it.
Before we get out of here, Alex just sent you a super chat.
Nice. I saw it come through right now.
Yeah, so download that song that I just sent you. It's my newest
Okay.
song, and I made it kind of fun where I did like multi-syllable rhymes, and you just have to hear it. It's a fun song. It's just all about fantasy football, and it's not really a 420 song. I'll probably rewrite it where I could make it a 420 type song.
For the Kings Classic at what's it called? All right, there you go. Downloaded.
We'll play this out and then we'll get the fuck out of here. Everyone gets an A.
And
Everyone
Matt,
gets an A that drafted.
it's Jamie, Big Game James, who's with me on YouTube.
Yeah, DJ Panic Pick in the house.
Please take your first step in the Kings Classic. Draft room getting heated. I'm the kingpin scheming, every pick executed, undefeated, fantasy fiends screaming. But my board's a masterpiece. While y'all reaching for scraps, I'm stacking elite athletes. First round, I snatched the thunder, burrow through the line. Joe Burrow to the burrow deep, your squad decline. CMC in the scheme, Christian McCaffrey moving mean. Fantasy points, I've seen your roster. I'm slicing like a surgeon, urgent purpose serving hurts to these suburban virgins. Your whole league get in reverse. You picking bus urgent. I'm lurking with the version. Precision vision spinning, winning every single excursion. Top tier alpha receiver, Jamar Chase on a speed burst. Deep perk, get a fence reverse. Purse full of firsts. I'm absurd with the words, absurd with the absurd picks. While you curve sick, I swerve quick, extract every perk. Bitch, Lamar Jackson, Jacket picks him through the action. Patrick Max and taxing every fraction. Your reaction straight relaxing. I'm the faction captain, rapping savage, drafting savage. Average cats vanish, my championship banner lavish. Early round, tight end, Brock Bowers, power devour. Hour after hour, your roster turning sour. I'm the prodigy, properly dropping bodies in the league. Greedy, needy feeders bleed when they see my seed proceed. Sleeper pick, havoc, ravage, every average bracket. You stack it, I crack it, leave your whole faction scattered. Patrick Mahomes, homes in, chrome dome zone on the throne. Corner, your roster exposure. Game over, late round, sleeper hit like a freight train. Weight gain, game plates, dominate the mainframe. Your brain strain, complaining about the pain lane. I'm the rainmaker, chain breaker, Hall of Fame, claim a King's Classic, assassin, blasting past the passive, massive classes in advance, picture advances, straight disastrous. I'm the master caster, faster than disaster, plaster your roster, poster exposure, total fracture, late rounds, I beast mode on the waiver wire, fire, entire empire, retire. Your desire be John Robinson running, gunning for the contention. Mention my ascension, tension in your apprehension. Final pick, defense lock, special team shot the block. Your clock, take mine, rock. I got the championship lock. Big game precision with the vision in the King's division. I'm living the provision, your whole season straight fiction. Yeah, King's Classic crown, bow down to the draft guard. Fantasy football slaughter, your squad getting 5 frauds. I'm the draft king, bitch. Now go cry in your group chat.
Go fucking cry in your group chats, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You ain't shit.
And Ron said, Jamie,
you
missed my initial draft shit. Wanted to hear more about you hitting the Hall of Fame moms.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm going to try to do a double time this year. We'll see if she's available.
You the man. Thanks for the super chat, bro. Appreciate you coming through. You the man.
Yeah. Next time you're in the chat, fucking throw a song because Alex plays jukeboxes all the time. It doesn't have to be my shit. Anything. Straight anything.
He knows. And so Cali Jam, for whatever reason, he said he can't comment, but he texted me and we're gonna grade his real quick.
Oh, Cali Jam, man, you got that jelly, bro. I mean, put that peanut butter on that fucking bread, you get an A+.
And QB, we got Nixon Goff.
Love it.
That's real solid. Dude.
Top tier.
We're gonna do I know, is it a B or a B+? Like that's what
I mean, potential 2 top 12 guys.
Yeah.
Outside the top 12, but
yeah.
I'm gonna give it a B+. All
right. I think I'm gonna give it a B. Let's see the running backs with Genty, Hubbard, Kenny Gainwell.
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastard!
That's ugly, man. That's ugly. I mean, Genty's nice, but
yeah, you got to put Genty up there. But Hubbard may not even be starting half the year. Gainwell, he's the third down running back kind of type. I mean, you needed more pass catchers, running backs besides Rodriguez.
Yeah.
You got Samson later. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think I'm going to call this one a C+. Appreciate you, Ron. Thanks for coming through, bro. You the man. And we got, I'm going to give that a C+ for the running backs. Wide receivers, a lot better though. Amon-Ra, Rice, Devonta Smith, Evans,
Bam,
Pitts.
bam, bam, bam. Oh, fuck yeah,
That's
dude.
fire. That's fire. You got a lot of value at the wide receiver spots.
I mean, even just take Pitts out of there, man. That's an A for me.
Yeah, I'm giving an A as well. Got really good value on all those guys. So it's a B and then a C plus, so it's down 2, but then an A, so that's up 3. So now he's up 1 going into the IDP.
Oh god, and his IDP is fucking an A plus.
Yeah, I already said it was an A.
Oh my god, look at that shit.
Jack Campbell, Sherwood, Gray, Franklin, Demetrius Knight. Yeah, it's fire, man. It's an A.
God
That's
damn.
up 3. So that's up 4 total and an 89. 89 overall.
And look
There
at
you
his
go.
bench, dude. His fucking bench is an A.
It's pretty solid, man.
I'm not even gonna name the guys, but come on, like Tupa,
Yeah.
Luvu. I mean, Luvu could be a fade, but come on, it's still good. Hufanga, like, god damn, you got some good players late.
Yeah. Cali Jam did his thing in this one. That's for sure.
Cali Jam, A plus, bro.
Yeah.
Bam.
You the
won
man,
this
Cali
league.
Jam. All right. Make sure you text me, Cali Jam, so I know that you heard this, because I know for whatever reason he said he couldn't comment on YouTube. All right. We're getting up out of here. Jamie, you the man. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Dude, I'm not the man. You the man. We all know it's the 420 hustler, Alex. Go follow him on all platforms. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all that shit. You're going to find the best content out there. 420 crew out.
Hell yeah. Peace out, everybody.